Hello, I'm Patty Harrison.
Ugh, and I'm Joel Kim Booster.
You f***ing bitch. And you're watching Unsend, where we celebrate the best and the worst of the web, but mostly the worst.
This issue needs to be addressed as quickly as it needs to be stopped. Hot girls on Instagram taking way too many pictures of themselves eating junk food. Are these Biddy's Papa John influencers, or am I missing something? Why so much pizza?
I'm sure you've all picked up on the fact that I myself am a hot little slut girl. But when I eat pizza, I just suck it all in, okay? I don't invite a glam squad over and take a bunch of pics of us squatting, popping in squats, eating, and licking on pizza.
And there's the time Sarah Hashcroft made a shocking announcement in her photo depicting her eating Fruit Loops whilst wearing a bikini. Buy me a box of Fruit Loops and I'm all yours.
Girl, a box of Fruit Loops is $2.50 before coupons. What are you doing with your life? You're supposed to be influencing, and this is your self-worth? $2?
Our society is crumbling. First gay marriage, and now model is eating Fruit Loops. Also, how come her body looks wet but her hair is dry? I need answers.
Hot girls of Insta, stop pretending like you're doing us a favor and trying to come across as relatable or people. Olivia Holt doesn't even put cream cheese on her bagels. She's going to be an active shooter very soon.
Her Instagram page looks like it's showcasing Christian Bale's diet for his role as Dick Cheney in Vice. Olivia, stay in your lane, girl.
We've all sent something, said something, tweeted something that we wish we could unsend.
Today, Esther Pavitsky is going to share her shameful unsend because the only way to unsend an unsend is to talk about it.
Thanks for being here, Esther.
Thank you for providing me with a platform to tell this story that I'm going to regret telling for the rest of my life. A long time ago, I had started dating someone new who was a little bit out of my league, I'll say it.
In what way?
He was tall and handsome.
Tall doesn't necessarily mean handsome, though. Do you just mean he was tall?
And any man who's like meets my eye level here, I'm like fine. And any man who meets when I talk to you, if my eyes do like this, I will kill for you. You're my god, I'll kill for you. But if you're here, I'm like, hey.
So as the strong, smart, empowered businesswoman that I am, I was like, he's out of my league. I need to figure out how to keep him. I'm just gonna see if squirting is real, right? I don't know. It might be. Look. Was I super thin and had a great bod? Not really. Was I a tall, classically attractive, beautiful woman? No, I wasn't. I was just me.
On a mission to squirt.
Yeah.
That's really romantic.
That's beautiful.
It is romantic.
I'm gonna f***ing cry.
So I de-pants, I de-panty, and I go in. I'm poking, I'm prodding, I'm pointing, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm crying. Hopefully I'm squirting, but I'm not sure.
There's different wets that can come out.
Yeah, I don't have that knowledge. I don't have that experience.
There's a lot more room in there than I thought.
So,
wait, how much room do you think is in there?
I don't know. I thought it was mostly like a butt, but in the front.
And then I remember that I had a pretty close friendship with a woman who was in porn. Who better to ask? I have a direct line of contact with someone who actually knows this as opposed to like doing all this Google searching. So I text her. And it's a long text, you know, we're talking a true paragraph. I told her that there's a liquid. I can't quite tell. Is it maybe piss? Maybe. So I include that in the text. I hit send. She responds.
Oh, no.
I open the text and it says, "Who is this?" And I just never responded. And look, I can tell you who I am any day of the week.
Esther.
That's right.
So sad.
But if you just received a text about me possibly pissing myself in my twin-size bed, I cannot tell you my name after that. And I think that's fair.
I'm not using this as a pejorative. I just think you are mentally ill.
I think that I was in my early 20s and those are the same thing.
Joel, baby!
Okay, what? No, I don't. What's going on here? I don't trust whatever is happening. The last time you were this nice to me, you stole my identity.
That instinct isn't wrong. I'm about to destroy you. Here's the thing. Here at Unsend, we poke a lot of fun, and we enjoy taking the piss. So to counteract that snark, I dug around the web to find something that will grab you by the lower intestine, push up through your throat, and spill out your eyeballs.
Are you identifying with the cat in this? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the cat it was sad.
It was sad because 3 people died in that apartment fire and they glossed right over that to focus on one cat. He let them die because they were gay. He's a homophobic firefighter who loves cats. Do you feel good about your tears now, Patty?
Wait, how do you know they were gay?
Because I could sense them dying. Something that a lot of people don't know about gay people is that when another gay person dies, we feel it.
That's the same for trans people, but it's like anytime you see someone else.
Okay, let's not make this a political show. Everybody at home, this is Patty Harrison.
I've been silenced again.
And this is Joel Kim Booster. And we're Unsend.
We're Unsend.
We can do better.